Hey guys, welcome back to another Beatles figure review. I guess this isn't a figure review. This comes with multiple figures. This comes with the whole entire set of Beatles figures with the Yellow Submarine. So this is the Yellow Submarine boxed set. That's what it's called, the Yellow Submarine boxed set. And this was released in 2004 along with the other figures individually with the characters they come with. But this is the Yellow Submarine boxed set. Now, only a limited amount of these were made. I think only 500 or 1,000 of these were made and released back in 2004. Or it could have been 2000, I don't know. But it was a limited amount, and they were very limited. Not a lot of them were made. And today, of course, they're very rare and they're very hard to come by. And if you see some on eBay, they're pretty freaking expensive. But I was able to get this one for only $62 actually. So it's a very fair price, I think, for especially how rare this Beatles item is. And I am so glad that I was able to get it for such a great price. So yeah, this is the Yellow Submarine, the Beatles Yellow Submarine boxed set. Comes with all four Beatles, as you can see. There's Paul there. Kind of like a glare there, but there's Paul, and you see John back there with George, and there's Ringo right there, and then there's the Yellow Submarine. I think it's really cool how they made this as a sort of like a side piece, I guess, kind of like something that they didn't make much of, but they made it to, you know, have all the Beatles together, I guess, in one set, which I think is really cool. Of course, I'm never going to open this. Out of all my Beatles figures, out of all my McFarlane Toys Beatles items, this is the one that I'm... this is, of course, my favorite, because it's the rarest, and it comes with all four Beatles and the Yellow Submarine. And that's just... I think it's just really clear why I think this is my favorite of my entire Beatles collection. Yeah, so from 2004, I'll show you this side of the box here. It says the Beatles Yellow Submarine. It says their names: John, Paul, George, Ringo, and then Yellow Sub. Then it shows them there, and then on the other side, it shows them kind of like in a different just way, I guess. So yeah, I think the box and packaging is in great shape. It's just kind of yellowed and kind of worn here at like the corners or edges here, but that's just to expect. Here's the back of the box. It says each Beatles figure is accompanied by a co-star from the film. Each set sold separately, and of course they're talking about the ones that I've already reviewed. You know, like these ones: John with Glove and Love Bass, Paul with Jeremy, George with Blue Meanie, and Ringo with the Yellow Submarine. And it shows the characters there that they come with. It says the Beatles Yellow Submarine. The Beatles are back for an encore performance. And then you can read that description if you want. Pause the video or read it. And it says spawn.com. Of course, that's the website that this very limited edition collectible was sold on. That was the website, spawn.com. So yeah, yeah, very cool item. I think it's definitely my favorite item in my Beatles collection, my McFarlane Toys Beatles collection. Of course, the rarest item as well. And I got it for such a fair price. The seller was so nice. I was able to negotiate with the seller and get a fair price. So yeah. Something else I wanted to mention, as you can see, it's not even a big deal. It's just the Beatles Yellow Submarine, these letters. Of course, half of it is yellow and half of it is kind of faded off from age, but that's fine. I don't really care. Just goes to show how old this is and how lucky I am to have it still brand new in the packaging. So those are all the Beatles there: Ringo, George, John, and Paul there. Sorry if the glare is kind of on Paul's face when I show him like that. And then, of course, the Yellow Submarine there. all brand new in the packaging, never will be opened. Really, really cool collectible there. And yeah, like I said, my favorite in my collection, and I was very lucky to get this, find this on eBay for such a fair price. So yeah, that's the review of the Beatles Yellow Submarine boxed set. Please make sure, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.